It's Ellie here, and today I'm going to be reading Chapter 5 of Where Snow Doesn't Fall, a little sneak peek into my book. Alright, so let's begin. There you are. She jumped in fright, before quickly whipping around. I thought she was going to go take a spa day. Oh, ho, ho, we got you now. That was the guy with the speakerphone, right? Crap, she already forgot his name. She should have wrote it down. Right now, she only remembers Crow's name, actually, but just because Crow's had black feathers, and ironically, he had white hair. But it's not like she could tell who's who of the same things they were wearing. There was no diversity whatsoever, other than their heights. She grinned at them, crossing her arms with her head high. Speakerphone boy made an angry sound, his clenched fists falling to his side. Don't you dare mock us! You give us that camera back right now! She laughed, pulling said camera out of her pocket. This? Okay, I have to go closer to the camera to show it. Okay, guys, now, she supposed she should have figured that there was something in their pockets, too. Let's see. Sorry about the lighting. Okay, there we go. Is that an Easter egg? It almost looks like a real egg, other than the lines in the middle. It blew up a moment after. Ha! We got you, sucker! Now say hi to the blanket of doom. Ow, my freaking eyes! She cried, blinking a million times to get the glitter out. I should have vortexed sooner. Wait, where is she? See, guys, I told you! She's bewitched, Crow cried, making her laugh again. Speakerphone boy looked around quickly, holding 3 jump ropes that were tied together. I knew this was a dumb idea, the third, quieter boy spoke, shaking his head. Oh yeah, his name was Glitch or something like that. Her eyes were still pinching, but her pride was renewed, so she ignored it. Ha ha ha, you thought, she laughed, leaning forward. They all looked up to see her standing on top of a building, smiling, but she was all covered in glitter. 2 of them burst out laughing, pointing and clutching their stomachs, and her smile fell. Ah, she's throwing rocks at us, Crow squealed, trying to dodge the twigs she was throwing at them. Ha, you think, Speakerphone boy laughed, before his eyes widened behind his helmet. Is that a whole tree branch? Crow's soul practically left his body as she hefted up a big branch and threw it over. How'd she even get up there so quickly? Her smile returned, and she laughed at their demise, taking pictures quickly before saying, This is going on the news. That's a violation of the... And then she was gone. ... Time skip, basically. We've just got anonymous photos of the infamous escapist group in trouble. Ben, what do you have to say about that? Ha ha ha, well, Mackenzie, I didn't think there would be picture proof so soon. We're wishing to figure out their identities, yet seeing them get totaled is also an interesting thing to mention. Yin laughed with them. I agree, it's entertaining enough to be brought to light. Well, let's move on from escapists. Did you hear about Noit City today? Noit City? Is that supposed to mean noticed, or was that on purpose? Where even is that place? I wonder if they're watching this right now, she grinned, leaning on her hand. She watched the news discreetly from over somebody's shoulder, smiling into her hand. She was on the other side of the double bench, so the guy probably wouldn't notice. But then their eyes met in the dark reflection, and her smile dropped for a second. The guy awkwardly laughed as he looked over at her, before fidgeting with his phone and looking away. He laughed. I think I know them. Oh, ha ha ha, right, he smiled, looking back and then away again, thinking, there's no way I just caught this girl staring. She quickly teleported away when he wasn't looking. Hey, I need to find a phone or something. Maybe I should go ask someone if there's a place for electronic waste. I guess I can just fix some things up and use it. But someone's bound to recognize her. This dude might have not, but already 5 people realized it was her. Yin, back in Idle, it'd be a surprise if one person knew. If only she had her hood. It'd be way easier to walk around without anyone noticing her hair. but she didn't clip it onto her jacket before she left idle, so now it's stuck there. And she needs a new pencil. She literally lost it somewhere, and it was her favorite one, too. Beep. She paused, looking around for the source of the noise. There was another beep that helped her pinpoint it, which had her looking at her wrist gadgets. Hello, this is Glitch. Please consider it a bargain. Goosebumps traveled up her arms, and she shivered, laughing slightly. What the heck? Did he hack her gadgets? Well, obviously, but how? Crap, that means anyone can hack it. I need to reprogram it right now. Warehouse, whatever time today. She leaned from one foot to the other, making a face of distaste. How'd he do that? She thought with narrowed eyes. She clicked the screen and the message went away, so she went to the Notes app on it and wrote fiercely. Not warehouse. Park on Brearley Lane. Brearley Lane. It took a minute before there was an answer. Fine. Ha, she smiled, turning the screen off. Alright, I'll see what's up with them after I get some stuff. Good. ... Somehow she got to the park first, which she didn't like since they'd see her there. So she ended up sitting in a tree doing pretty much nothing. Fidgeting with her new bag, it's a thrown-out lunchbox, she sat in boredom. It's been a good 2 hours since she last texted that Glitch guy, so she figured they'd be here by now. So to pass the time, she started counting how many coins she found. She already found 5 bottles of tea worth, which was pretty great. I'll have to find the vending machine around the city, too, and then save the coordinates so I can teleport over to them whenever I want. Well, I mean, it's gonna save no matter what, since it's always saving every location I'm at, but I'll just add it to my important spot list. Psh, how am I supposed to rehack my wrist gadgets without the dude seeing it? She wondered with furrowed brows. I'm gonna need to freaking get another device or something and install my program onto it. Where the frick is she? I thought you'd said she'd be here. I did say that. Chill. She looked up and immediately found the 3. She wasn't that surprised to see them wearing their costumes and helmets. They were all standing beside the bench, which wasn't that far away from the actual playground. Crow, are you sure this is the playground you found her at? Kyle, I'm sure. I already told you a million freaking times. Chill, bruh. I'm just asking. She quickly wrote Kyle's name down in her journal. She found the pen, before pocketing and jumping down. They looked over. Wait, dang it. She should have just teleported over to them and scared them. Missed opportunity. Hi, she grinned, waving her hand. Kyle, Crow, Glitch. Kyle looks over at Crow, she thinks, and whispered harshly, You told her my name, didn't you? Glitch was the tallest, she now recognizes. He walked over and stopped a certain distance in front of her. Thanks for coming, Kira. We really didn't mean any harm. We're really just hoping that you can delete the photo. In return, we're willing to get you anything within reason. Wait, Kyle skipped over, beginning to laugh with Crow. Look, she still has glitter on her. She deadpanned. She had to take her hoodie off earlier because it was getting too much attention, but there was still glitter on her skin, her shorts and shoes, and worst of all, her hair. It's never gonna come out. Well, that's goofy. Why do you have one yellow shoelace and one black one? She ignored him with a huff. You know, it'd actually be pretty useful to get something for free. Could I get 3 things, she asked, even if she didn't know what she wanted yet. I don't like this idea, Kyle whispered harshly to Glitch, crossing his arms. Yeah, Glitch answered her. Again, within reason. Deal? She grinned, holding her hand out. Deal. They shook on it. That concludes part 1 of chapter 5. I believe, because I could put the next part into the next video for tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, Ellie and out.